Give me just a second.
Too late.
No, we going? We
I
on?
think good thing you can edit it.
Are we live?
You're
Hello?
live.
Hello?
We're live. Where's the
Hi.
boom? Oh, see the boom.
Here comes the boom.
Hi, my name is Aaron, and I'm an eBay addict.
My name's Dustin. I'm addicted to comic books.
I'm Katie.
She's addicted to sex.
Wow.
Went there.
You did go there. Wow.
Brought the whole package. Just the way she likes it.
Well, sorry we
My
didn't.
parents watch this, so
Do they?
do.
No, they don't.
yeah, they do.
I doubt it.
They do.
Really. Because they're one of the few.
Oh.
One of the few. So, thanks parents. Appreciate you watching.
I'm just gonna keep winking at you.
Well, sorry for that we didn't have a show last week. These two were busy, and then we got busy on our end, so we just didn't get a show up. But I did go out of town this week and ended up recording a few things. I'll probably post that later as a separate little video. It was a good time, but we ended up missing talking about Halloween, and it turned out to be a pretty good Halloween. The weather around here was pretty mellow, and thanks to that, there were a lot of kids that were able to go out and trick or treat, and it was great to see. In the last few years, I've just been dreading Halloween for the fact that you just don't see that many trick-or-treaters anymore because of the cold weather, for number one, and number two, you have all these trunk-or-treats, and so people feel that if they go to that, then they don't have to put candy out for the kids that come around the neighborhood.
That
Can I
is
tell
not
you
a
something
substitute.
ridiculous? I have to tell you something ridiculous really quick. So, my parents' ward does a trunk or treat every year, and this year they were even too lazy to do a trunk or treat. All they had is they had people set up in the auditorium tables, and they just had the kids going from table to table.
Huh.
Not even
That
outside
sucks.
I
anymore.
was like, why don't you just send it to Walmart?
I gotta say, the last time that I saw somebody do a that I went to a trunk or treat, I should say, the parents actually got into it and they actually decorated their trunks a little bit.
That's what
I
it's
thought that was,
supposed to be.
yeah, I thought that was kind of cool, but nothing beats actually going out and trick or treating. We took my girls out and then my twins, and we had a great time. So it was good. It was fun to see a lot of the costumes. So it was definitely a good time. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to run home and get my costume ready so that I could dress up
You can run?
for a few feet.
Oh.
Then after that, it goes to a limp, and then next thing you know, I just stopped. That's why when an apocalypse happens, whether it's just a regular apocalypse or the zombie apocalypse, I become a tank.
Oh, okay.
I'm the guy that's just standing there, just trying to hold up everything.
You're the guy that when there's a crowd, I shoot you in the back of the leg so that I can get away.
Well, you don't even have to shoot me.
I'm kidding. That's Haji.
You don't even have to shoot me. I'm just the guy that you just leave behind and hope that he makes it.
Haji is always my bait guy.
He's the go-to, huh? So,
He understands what it is.
but yeah, so it was a good Halloween for us.
Also excellent for us. Over to you, Katie. Well, that was very uneventful.
Oh, wait, she didn't throw it back to us.
Oh,
Back to you guys.
Oh, okay, there we go.
sorry, I'm a new newscaster.
Apparently. So,
FHRITP.
I do have some breaking news for you guys. You remember back at Comic-Con, I told you guys that we had some, what?
She pregnant?
No,
I cannot be pregnant.
no, unfortunately. But I am having another kid. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Tiffany's not there, it is.
No, if you remember back at Comic-Con, we set up a few interviews. And one of them that I tried setting up was with this director guy, and he's part of our cosplay group. Well, he got back to me Saturday morning and said he was still interested in doing our interview. He just didn't get the message until then.
Oh, wow.
So he's in London right at the moment. Not sure what he's doing over there, but he
Tell him to
said,
send us a couple tickets. We'll meet him there.
we should. It'd be awesome to go on location there. But he said that he was interested in doing our interview. So he
That's
said
cool.
when he gets back. So I'm gonna hit him up and try and get that all set up.
Yeah.
So I was pretty excited about that. But yeah, it happened just over the weekend. And people, a tip for you: when you get on Facebook, if you check your messages, look, and there's actually a thing where you can select messages, and it'll actually give you an option for other messages. You might want to check it every once in a while.
That's people you don't have on your friends list.
Exactly. So, and it reminded me, I've got to check mine. So, there may be other messages I don't know about.
You usually can only check it on the actual Facebook.
Desktop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do it on a computer. You can't do it on your phone or a mobile device. So, so moving on, I do have an article to talk about. And
About Gotham.
yes, about Gotham, a show that none of us watch. But I thought that it was kind of interesting. I thought that it'll be stupid if they do this. Let's just say
Stupid
that.
if they do anything.
So,
Stupid if they don't get canceled.
so here it is. Now this is just a fan theory so far. Nothing's been proven, and I doubt that it'll happen, but you never know. Has the Joker been revealed? A huge, insane, unbelievable, and mind-blowing Gotham fan theory is making its way around the internet. But the craziest thing of all is that it kind of makes sense. This was originally posted on Reddit, and it suggests that the show's Penguin, Oswald Cobblepot, is actually the Joker. Redditor Coincide first points out that the Cobblepot on the show is not the traditional penguin we've grown accustomed to in the Batman franchise. He's not short and fat. He's got an umbrella, but he hasn't shown any extreme love for birds, and he's not a master burglar. The theory continues, saying that the version of the Penguin on Gotham is tall and thin. He's more of a gangster than a burglar, and he's a psychotic mass murderer who sometimes poisons people, which sounds more like Joker's traits than those of the Penguin. Plus, he's got that nifty green and purple suit. Haven't seen it, obviously, so.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about there.
The biggest breakthrough in the theory is that Gotham has already made it clear Oswald Cobblepot is supposed to be dead. In this series, Jim Gordon actually helped the Penguin fake his death by intentionally missing him with a headshot, and pushing him off of a dock. Reddit explains how this fact will help Cobblepot set himself up to be the Joker. He knows that with such an unusual name, it's bound to get back to Fish Mooney that someone named Oswald Cobblepot is still in Gotham. So he hires a short, fat kid to go around telling people his name is Oswald Cobblepot. This kid idolizes the Joker, so he does everything he can to be more like him. He dresses like him, he walks like him, he carries an umbrella just like him. The theory states that this would allow the real Cobblepot to take on the identity of the Red Hood, one of Joker's origin stories. In that storyline, Joker first conceals his identity by wearing a red costume and then ends up falling in chemicals to escape Batman, becoming disfigured and later coming back as the Joker. Here's the case against it. Other Redditors point out that Penguin actually is a gangster owning various clubs in the city. Movie Pilot states that this shift would mean drastic changes to each character's background story, and Gotham is supposedly the story before Batman. Red Hood never actually becomes the Joker until after he's confronted by Batman. It's already been reported that the show will tease various possible Jokers, such as the comedian who appeared in the Gotham trailer, so be prepared for more theories to come.
That comedian was in episode 1, by the way.
There you have it. In the end, only time will tell if this theory actually has any merit, but again, that is a nifty green or purple suit that the Penguin wears. Well done, Reddit.
What?
Can I point out something that they said? It's a ridiculous name for Oswald Cobblepot, and it'll eventually get back to Fish Mooney. Oswald Cobblepot is the ridiculous name in that statement, not Fish Mooney. What the?
Well, here's the thing. Regardless if it gets back to Fish Mooney, penguins eat fish. What do you think's going to happen?
He's gonna go down on her.
Also,
Well, possibly, but I figured that he was
Nobody
probably
tell
gonna-
Will Smith.
also the whole argument that the origin stories aren't matching up to the other origin stories. Welcome to freaking Gotham. That is the whole reason we hate it, because none of the origin stories match up.
True. None of the origin stories are even
I don't know if that was
close to the comic
necessarily
books.
mind-blowing as much as just...
But here's a case that I've got to make for Gotham being a decent show if you watch it. I caught the first 2 episodes, thought they were alright. You can go back and watch some of our videos about my thoughts on it. But with Gotham, you have to go back to Smallville. Smallville veered heavily off the rails of what happened in the comic books.
Right.
So,
But to base that theory on the fact that the origin stories don't match up is kind of like they don't match up. That's the whole purpose. They don't. It's just that's a whole different TV series than the Batman franchise. It gets totally.
that's what I'm saying though, is if you ever watch Smallville,
Smallville's nothing like the comics.
yeah, I mean, they introduced Lex,
I know,
Bruce Wayne, all them. I mean, none of the origins there matched up either. I'm just
I'm
throwing
saying
it out there.
that argument for that theory is invalid because of that reason.
You're invalid. Moving on. I'm just kidding.
I'm invalid, actually.
Oh, there you have it.
She just touched me under the table.
Whoa. So it's okay. They're married. But anyway, so staying on to a subject of Batman. I was looking.
We're married.
I was looking on Facebook earlier, and one of the things that I have pop up, somebody had made a post from the New York Comic Con, which happened, I think, this weekend, and there were 2 people dressed as Bruce Wayne's parents.
Oh God.
And
I
so,
saw that.
is what they would do is they would run around and find everybody dressed up as Batman and say, "Son, son," and then throw themselves on the floor and play dead.
That's what Jeannie and Aaron wanted to do.
Oh, it'd be awesome to see.
And here I am, the one guy that wants to go around on Halloween, and any kid dressed like Batman, I want to murder his parents. He'll appreciate the irony.
I'm sure that he would. I'm sure that he would. So, but I thought that was pretty cool that somebody had the forethought to do that. So, so in other news, Dustin.
I'm hoping the Flash goes into a Flashpoint storyline.
We can't talk about Flash over there.
We're not talking about the episode, just talking about where I hope it goes. Because kind of on track with like Thomas and Martha Wayne, if they went into like a Flashpoint storyline, they could talk about other superheroes and how it's, yeah.
If they do that, they're gonna have to wait a few seasons, I think, before they
Definitely.
get into that.
Get things kind of established, because otherwise it's going to be, like, if they did it now, people would just be like, wait, what? How is that different?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But one theory that I have, and if you haven't seen the show, you need to go and watch it. One theory that I have is the tornado that kills his mom. You obviously see the reverse Flash in there, but I think the regular Flash is in there chasing him.
Interesting.
It's just a theory that I have, and it's hopefully.
As to why Barry Allen ends up out on the street instead of murdered like his mother.
Actually, as to why he would be there and let his mom die. I think that he understands he's got to let her die so that things happen to make him the Flash.
See, they covered that in the Flashpoint Paradox too.
Yeah.
That's kind of a brutal choice, don't you think?
It's a harsh choice, but you save your mom or save the world.
I would take super speed over saving my mother. I would take a turkey sandwich over saving my mother.
It'd definitely be a difficult choice, so I don't know if I could
For
make
him,
that.
apparently.
So,
I have something to add this week.
perfect.
So, basically, FanX is going to be in January.
I was going to bring that up, I just hadn't got to it, so thank you.
Yep. And you know the reasons, right? The countdown on the Comic-Con page. It's like 85 days till the next con.
That's the only reason why they're doing it, is just because they got that countdown clock.
Well,
That's
that's
kind of a stupid reason.
Alright, so you could change the countdown.
Yeah, I mean, just change the clock. It's
It's too late. It's like a time bomb. Can't stop it.
Oh my gosh.
Gotta cut the red wire.
I hate
guess.
both.
Cut the
You
red
know what I
wire. There's no
mean?
more Collins.
no, but that's the reason why you think it's happening in January.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it hasn't
it's-
been officially announced, but they changed the countdown to 80 something days.
The rumors that I've
Can't
heard,
change the countdown.
I'm fairly certain it's going to happen in January too. So
I wish they would announce it though, so we could get time off work, save up money, get costumes ready.
why do you have to have them officially announce it before you start on your next?
Because there's
cosplay?
other stuff that I need to spend money on first.
Hookers.
Well, you know,
Like Christmas.
you can start cheap and
Start cheap.
work your way up to the more expensive stuff
Work
later.
it out.
But if
I mean, if you're
we
waiting,
can,
if you're waiting until the last 10 days,
Don't wait till
it's gonna turn into a duct tape costume.
dark cape costume.
Exactly.
still look better than yours.
Turn down for what?
Turn down for what?
No, but really, I wish they would announce it soon,
Soon.
so we know for sure and we can get
For
tickets.
sure.
All right. Well, I'm making the official announcement. It's happening in January.
It's happening in January.
Okay. So get saving your money. And they'll get the tickets up and the prices for those coming up here pretty quick.
Dollar bill.
Shut up!
And I can honestly tell you that on Black Friday they'll be having a sale.
African American Friday.
Thanks for being political. I appreciate that.
Actually, it's colored now.
Sorry, I don't mean to be racially insensitive here.
Moly Monday.
It's in front of your face. Don't get it! It's right here!
So I know I'm late to the party, but I gotta tell you, I'm a fan of Guar.
War.
They are a funny band, and you know I wish
They are definitely about showmanship.
They are, and actually, you know, I know I've shown you guys a couple of videos here, but you need to see some of their concert videos.
Their
'cause
actual videos.
It's
Yeah.
it gets pretty wild. So, but yeah, I'm late to the party, and I know the Odorous Urungus, or however you say his name, is dead. Sorry, spoilers, kids. But the
Kids
band's
should not be watching.
the kids should definitely not be watching it. But the band's continuing on, and you know, I'm definitely gonna start checking out more of their older stuff. We just watched a few videos of some cover songs that they did, and I thought they did okay on them. So you know, I've seen some other videos so far. I'm gonna keep watching a few. Odorous actually was a guest many times on Fox News Channel talking about politics.
I did see that one as you're scrolling through YouTube.
Yeah, they had him on quite a few times, so
Probably still better than Gotham.
probably quite a bit. Yeah. So, stay watching Arrow and Flash. Definitely good shows,
The Walking Dead,
and The Walking Dead.
which is amazing this season.
Which we're missing right now.
You missed it.
Worth it.
Yeah, but
We're here.
exactly.
We are here and now. Live in the present.
Whoa, what was that?
Your baby's gonna be a pig squeal.
I know.
Demon pig.
But yeah, so The Walking Dead. I mean, they're firing all cylinders this season, and it's action packed. You guys watched last week's episode, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I made you a promise.
Yeah.
I knew it was gonna happen.
I really like the line from Maggie, where he's like, this is God's house, and she's like, it's just 4 walls and a roof.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought that they would drag that storyline out. I figured they would do kind of like The Governor and let it drag on for most of the season.
Let him go again? After they had a barbecue? No.
No, I didn't think that they would have them clash that soon. I figured they might take Bob like they did, but I didn't think that they would.
But Gareth was smarter than the Governor for the most part.
No, he wasn't. He was dumb. He got killed.
Spoilers.
Sorry, kids. You've already been warned.
He got a machete to the collarbone.
Yes, he did.
Red-handled machete.
Yeah. He got a red hand.
But another African American character has bit the dust on the show. Why is it that they're always
Another
the
black
first
guy.
to go?
African American's a racist term. I don't approve of it.
So anyway, keep watching. This week's episode is a good one. I can't talk about it because these two haven't seen it. I was fortunate enough to watch it before we taped. So, but since they're holding the spoilers from Flash and Arrow, I've got to hold the Walking Dead spoilers. But
We already told you, Oliver Queen dies.
Yep.
oh.
Hit by an atomic bomb.
So keep watching Deathstroke because it's going to be a good show now. I think that's probably going to wrap it up for this week. You guys got anything else?
Here's a black cat.
Alright, so look up Paparazzi by Tiff on Facebook. I don't have her card in front of me, so I can't give you her other address. Check out Where the Blacktop Ends, also on Facebook. You can buy the book on Amazon.com. And check out Inspirations at myfloatspa.com.
Good job.
Yeah, see, huh? I got it. And I think that's all I've got for this week.
Thanks for watching the show.
Here's a black cat.
Once again, this has been Aaron. I'm an addict.
I'm Dustin. I'm somewhat addicted.
I'm Katie. They're both stupid.
We'll catch you next time.
I haven't blinked in like 30 seconds.